That's the captain there. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's the head girl. Thank you, Miss Chipika. Now the Watershed students are gathering together. I think the whole school could be here except for students who traveled for cricket yesterday at Gandhi. They should be back any minute now, I'm thinking. And the kids were at MUN. But the girls who had gone for swimming are already back here supporting on the boys now in the final. All right, that's it. Starting fives are not taking the court. It's very interesting. I was commentating the game, the quarterfinal, Watershed versus Watershed B. Watershed versus St. John's A. Now let's see what happens here. Both coaches are back. Coach Young, I should be happy with this team. Just won against Peterhouse in the quarterfinal. Watershed, St. John's B winning against Peterhouse at a final score, I think 14-11. That was unexpected, but you never know what happens. That's why it's a tournament. A lot of weird things happen during tournaments, and you never know how they go. The previous game, St. John's really struggled from the free throw line. I think they went for 2 for 11, if I'm correct. If that scoreline was different, or if they had converted those, we'd be talking about a different story. We could have had a St. John's A versus St. John's B semi-final. Watershed fans start singing at 3 from St. John's. Doesn't hit. Seems like Watershed has started off very complacent. That's all money from St. John's. What a clean three-pointer. St. John's B up 3-0 early in the first half. That's Mr. Gordy now. He's not wearing his bib like he was the last game. I do not know why. Good to see Masimba up and playing again. All money again. All money. Just confirmation. The ref has said that was a 2, not a 3. So St. John's B leading 5-0. Coach Drew calls a early timeout. Early timeout into the quarter. Just wants to talk to his boys. Make sure they can calm down things for a bit. St. John's with the 2-3 defense. Tried and tested. They believe in it. Seems like Watershed College is about to up the intensity. They cannot take this team for granted. They have to be aggressive. They have to be clinical on the free throw line. But like I said in the previous game, the team that's going to be most calm, most patient, and most composed, I think that's the team that wins this tournament. Let's see which team that's going to be. St. John's B, really, they've done so. I think their coach is going to be very pleased with this performance so far. Whatever happens in this game, I'm sure it's like those boys gave their all. Go out for 3. Unlucky. Watershed College using the same type of defense as well. No foul call today. Good work from Denzel using the St. John's boy to make sure the boy is there. Lot of exam students, the Form 4s and Upper 6 and Lower 6 students, since they now do write AS. Very much enjoying this little time they have before the busy exam season starts. Captain Mazibananga goes to the free throw line. 2 to come. Now, all from 1. Watershed has to do better. They have to be more clinical from the free throw line. Otherwise, this is going to haunt them later in the game. On court 2, Gateway is leading against St. George's. Very much leading already. 4, that's now 5. Sorry, that is St. George's is leading against Gateway. 5-4. St. George's played Peterhouse yesterday. Won by 4 points. A very entertaining game played at Peterhouse. Oh, what a good play from St. John's. Unfortunately, they cannot convert. Oh, what a good block. Really, they are really into it. This team proving something to their coach. We are worth being here. We deserve to play in the 18. Ah, that's a foul. Captain goes back to the free throw line. He has to come back with something from now. Come on, man. He needs to step up to the plate and do better. Ah, finally. That's 1 for 3. It's now 1 for 4. Gore goes on and converts. Okay, now we've got a ball game. It's 5-3. St. John's B leading. Watershed would not really want to lose to St. John's B after certainly taking care of the A team in the quarterfinals. And that game exhausted them. It was clear and very evident. What a good pass from the point guard Masimba. Turn back and who scores? That is Enoch with the number 5. One of the shooting guard of the team. Coming good there for Watershed College. 5-0. First quarter, remember we're playing running time. Time does not stop. Can't call time out in the last 2 minutes. Let's see Watershed actually. They've caught a play there. The captain has had the call, played the call. Called a play. Oh, he stabbed on the sideline. Out of bounds. St. John's ball. Oh, just some confusion there in defense. They left the man unmarked. Oh. Masimba going all the way and is fouled. He goes to the free throw line. He has to convert. He has to convert. Because now, so far, that's 25% from the free throw line for Watershed College. You have to do better if you're going to win this tournament. Doesn't make it. 1 for 5. That's now 20%. He does make it that. Oh, net. Well done. The Watershed coaching bench looks very calm. Coach Drew with assistant coach Ruvimbo and assistant coach Victoria. They seem very calm, not too worried. I think they might have a feeling that they could have this in the bag. Watershed now leading 6-5. St. John's with a basket there. Scoreline 7-6. St. John's being the lead. Enoch driving. Oh, not fouled. He has to do better with that converting. Good block. Oh, he's been. It's unfortunate that ref has been hit in the eye on his specs, but it seems like he's okay. Goes all the way to the basket. Doesn't convert, unfortunately. Good steal there from Enoch. being calm and patient in the attack, setting up the play. Captain goes on the way. It hurts. Captain really stepping up. He knows the importance of the game. He knows how much Watershed needs this. It's been a long time coming. Goes straight there. Gets fired. He goes to the free throw line. Hopefully he's okay. Helped out by his teammate Masimba there. The coaches seem more calm during this game. They seem to be less pressure. They're not too worried about anything and everything. Captain makes, Enoch makes the first one. Good to see the upper sixes leading the Watershed support, running behind their teammates who are playing. Captain grabs the rebound. He's really young when wants it. That's a necessary foul from Denzel. No need for that foul. Timeout called. Very coaches seem to be very calm, not in a panic, not in much of a rush. They are just there giving tactical instructions. They both have played at high level. I'm sure they very much understand the pressure that comes with playing and in the knockout stages. Really trying to steer their ship accordingly, not wanting to add more pressure to the players. They are doing so well, and that's foul was called there a bit early, way before, but the boy goes to the free throw line. That is number 4. Let's see how they can convert from the free throw line. On it. Well done, St. John's there. That's way better than from the first game. Converting 2 from the free throw line. That's well done and very good. Enoch, we haven't seen him shoot a 3 this whole game. He's usually very good from the 3-point line. Corey, they're being very complacent, losing the ball easily. And good steal from St. John's B. Driving, oh, he's fouled. He's fouled. Oh, sorry, that was from the other court. Enoch goes all the way. Doesn't convert. Captain with the rebound. Captain seems to be very aggressive. He's being very aggressive. He's winning his defensive rebounds. He's really into this. He really wants to leave his mark. This is the last tournament he's ever going to play in the Watershed colors. He certainly wants to prove a point. And he wants to leave knowing that he won this for Watershed College. He misses both free throws though. Denzel again does not convert under the rim. Seems like the problems from the last game for Watershed are still persisting. Very poor under the rim. 3 from Johns. They've been doing well from the 3-point line this tournament. Both their teams. That is halftime later. I haven't seen that in high school college basketball. That's a 3-point December. Buzzer. From his own court. That takes the score to 12-9 in favor of Watershed. Everyone is shocked. They have not seen that in a long time. Wow, what a good buzzer beater. St. John's support is going a bit down, which is understandable. Watershed is at home, and They are completely now in control of this game. Hopefully they can manage to keep that control. They struggled doing that the last game. They let it go to the last free throw. Luckily, which St. John's did not make, and that made them all the way to the semi-final. For those who just joined us, on court A, which is the one you're watching Watershed A versus St. John's B. That is the first semi-final. The second semi-final you're watching, St. George's versus Gateway. The scoreline there is 12-10. St. George's in the lead at halftime, Gateway with 10, St. George's with 12. Good to see both our big boy rival schools, St. John's and St. George's, in the semi-finals. And good to see co-ed schools, Watershed College and Gateway, also in the semi-finals. Very good indication that basketball in the country is in good hands. Very even. Doesn't matter whether in all boys school or co-ed schools. Co-ed schools are telling you, let's go ahead, let's go compete. We want to take the big boy schools. Watershed proving that in the quarterfinal. Now, slowly taking care of the St. John's B team. It's a very interesting game. Masimba, the point guard number 2, with a buzzer beater 3-point from his own half just before timeout. Here we go. Second half. Under the way. Watershed leading 12-9. Corey attacks the basket. He loves doing that. He makes it. Luckily, no foul called for St. John's. I thought there was a foul, but no foul called. 14-9. Watershed leads at home. Their supporters going crazy. They see themselves with one foot in the final. But I always say, don't count your chicks before they hatch. They have to wait. And that's my point exactly. St. John's be proving a fight. With another basket, that's 14-11. This game is going to go all the way. Let's see what St. John's College has for this attack. With a deep three, doesn't make it. Another three, doesn't make it. Seem like they've been told to try. They've been doing well from the three-point line for the tournament. So the coach giving them the go ahead, go try. Express yourself. This is the opportunity and time to do so. But being unlucky, they're trying it 2 times, missing 2 times. St. John's really calling that call straight on the in front of the St. John's bench. Out of bounds. Coaches clearly call it. Then the ref goes for it. That's not a 3-point. He's stepping on the line surely. But he doesn't make it. One thing I've noticed from high school basketball, we definitely have to do better on our field goal percentage. All teams, all schools involved, we do not have a good field goal percentage. But you know, we can't be too harsh at these students because we forget they're only teenagers. These are not professional athletes. These are teenagers who are not professional basketball players. They still have a lot to do with in their school life. They have to take care of their academics, their cultural. So we can't put a lot of pressure on them. But with what I've seen today, we have so much talent in Zimbabwe. We just need to continue making sure we nurture it. But we're in good hands. That's a jumbo. Going St. John's way. Jumbo goes to St. John's. Scoreline 14-11. Very tight contest. St. John's not giving up easy, yeah, despite them being at the B team. They are not giving up. They want to fight. And they are still fighting. And he drives Misses. Masimba, the point guard, calling the play. Good to see old alumni for Watershed College here to support the tournament. We've got Master Muchuchomi, Nyasha Muchuchomi. He's there, also on the bench, helping, encouraging the kids. We've got Ricky Chawangede, who's the current assistant coach for Zimbabwean Sabres. On board Watershed College 2007. He's here as well to support the boys. Hopefully the boys can pull through, go to the final, and make sure that the trophy stays at Watershed College. Once again, very impressed by both the coaches. Very composed, allowing the children and rather the students to make decisions on their own. No rush. Play the game at your own pace. Enjoy it. You never know, this could be your last. Masimba with the two. Unlucky, very unlucky for the Jones player. Slips, but gets back up, showing grit and tenacity. He's fired. He goes to the free throw line. Both teams have really struggled from the free throw line. For the games I've watched. Watershed trying not to repeat what they did the last game. Very much trying to take things slow, keep possession of the ball as much as they can. Masimba with a three. He's unlucky. But he was free. Three from St. John's College. Masses is fired from the three-point line. He goes, he's got to shoot three. Scoreline is 16-11 in favor of St. John's B. Let's see how if he can convert. Messes the first one. 2 of 3. Goes on the last one. Misses all 3. Unlucky. Sims Gore is struggling a bit there. Just a knock on the mouth. The captain taking things slowly, helping his team play more composed basketball, telling them no need to rush. Play slow. Gore again drives to the basket. He likes doing that a lot. He's fouled. Enoch with the 3. Does he make it? Unlucky. Good passing from Johns there. He's number 4 going all the way to the rim. No foul, says the refs. All clean, all money. Just here next to Mukudze, his dad, the Watershed boy wearing number 7. He keeps saying 2 more buckets. Don't think he wants to experience the trauma from the last game. Having a good 5-point lead, but then St. John's A just came back in those last 3 minutes of the game. Left it to the last free throw, last minute of the game. I think that is why Watershed wants to be in control of the game. They are passing it outside the 3-point line. And they're in no rush. They could do this all day. They don't have a time clock. They could continue doing this. But now they make the call. Enoch drives. They lose possession after all that hard work. Captain goes to the basket, misses. Denzo's fouled. Rebound, goes up, is fouled, unfortunately. He gets to shoot you. It's a very big, tall kid. That's OA. He still has 1 to go. Hopefully it's better. Makes the hits the rim. Rebound St. Johnson. Johnson the attack now. Scores to 16-11. Oh, he is fouled. He goes to the line. He's got 2 to shoot. Misses the first one. Misses both of them. Goes high up again. Nothing. Another shooting foul. They go to the line. St. John's is very clear. They know they're behind. They don't have time. It's quickly calling the ball from the Watershed captain and the ref. He wants to shoot. He knows they're behind time. Get it done as quickly as possible. He makes the first one. 16-12. 1 to go. Oh, unlucky. There we go. Watershed has started the attack. Once again, being very slow. Trying to make sure they can manufacture a good attack. What I've seen they've noticed from the other games, they are now communicating a lot. The comms is way better. They are passing the ball way better. Point guard Masimba is fouled. He goes to the free throw line. I really thought Coach Drew from Watershed was going to call on his bench players to come and try and finish this one off. You know, his players, they have very much played the whole tournament, or most of the minutes rather. 2 minutes to go, no more timeouts. Called back from their team idols. Masimba makes it all clean, all net. Scoreline 17-12, 1 more to come. Unlucky on that one. Watershed ball, leading by 5. Close to a minute, 15 seconds left now. I'm sure they have it in the back. They're almost certain that this is over and done for them. They are very happy, very calm. They're singing one of the war cries to the number 5, calling him Murungu. I'm assuming the joke is coming from the skin color. Very light skinned boy. Denzel going up. He makes it! And surely I think that's game. That should be game for Watershed. Certainly now they've made it into the final for their tournament. Question is, can they win it? That's it. That's a few seconds and then that's the buzzer. That's the buzzer. They celebrate. Good sportsmanship there from Enoch. Picking up the St. John's player. Showing sportsmanship. Showing it himself. The team's going to shake hands. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Up next, 3rd and 4th playoff. 3rd and 4th playoff is going to be Gateway versus St. John's B, playing for the bronze medal. A good fight from St. John's B though. They gave Watershed a run for their money in the first half there. But I think home support came in their favor at the end there. And they sailed through. In the final, we do have Watershed College versus St. George's A. Right here on court 1, which is the game you are watching currently. 3rd and 4th playoff, we are going to have Gateway and St. John's B. I'm just hearing the games will be played concurrently. They will be played at the same time. So I think there's going to be a break to give the players a rest. They just came from the last game. Let's see how it goes. All right here with Mukudze Gore wearing the number 7 for Watershed College in that game we just watched. Mukudze Gore, what did you think about that game?
The game was a little bit tight, but yeah, we did it.
Well done, made it in the final. Do you think you can bring it home this year?
We are strongly believing that this year, since like for the past 4 years, we haven't gotten God in this tournament, so we really want it, and we really think that we'll get it this year.
Seems like they've got their hopes up high. That's Watershed versus St. George's in the final. All the best, Mukudze. All right, cheers. We'll be back with you shortly, ladies and gentlemen.